It is that time. Friction releases this Friday, April 25th. And so here I am to do my pre-release thoughts or my 5 things about friction. So I think I just kind of already did one of them. When is it coming out? April 25th, which is this Friday. And as an addendum to when is it coming out, where can you find it? A little bit different from what I typically do. It will be on Amazon from Jump, both available to purchase and in KU. Why am I doing it that way? Well, in the business, and yes, I do run a business of being an author, you have to try new things. You have to iterate. And well, I say new things. This used to always be my method, and I've been employing a different method for years at this point. But in order to see if you're doing things the best possible way, you have to poke and prod a little and switch things up sometimes. And so we're running a little experiment and we're going to see how this release compares to others. And because I already know you are going to want to know about the other formats, it will not be available in audio upon release. It will eventually be available in audio, though. Every single one of my books is either already in audio format or coming to audio format. And so if you can't find it yet, don't worry, it's coming. And as far as the paperback, Friction is book 1 in what's going to be a 5-book series. And it's also a novella. And so we're not going to do paperbacks for Friction until all 5 books are available. And then we're most likely going to do an omnibus. Oh, what is it about? I'm going to try to do this with no spoilers. Friction is a contemporary Black supernatural novella set in Vegas. Our heroine is Ray, who is a bottle girl at Dream, which is the nightclub inside of Reverie, which if you are familiar with my catalog, you'll recognize Reverie as the hotel and casino that is managed by one Kingston Whitfield. And I say she's a bottle girl. She's more like the bottle girl. Our hero is Micah McKnight, the undefeated heavyweight champion. From the moment that they connect, there's heat, like just immediate. We would not really call this a meet cute. There is this immediate, like just pull and connection and chemistry between them that, yeah, has a little supernatural undercurrent. And I am trading very close to spoilers, and so I will stop right there. This is not a like warm, slow, cozy romance. This is not that. You can expect some heat, a little spice to it, some emotion, some danger, like just a little danger, tension, and then, like I said, that supernatural, paranormal. I keep calling it like an undercurrent or like a thread, but like no, it's in there. Like we in there. What was happening in my head when I wrote it, or kind of why I wrote it. This is not what I was supposed to be writing right now. I am supposed to be working on the Blackwood Billion series right now, but due to some of the subject matter in that series, I had to put it down so that I could kind of tend to some mental health stuff. If you did not know, I lost my mother at the top of this year, and I needed to write something with a little less seriousness in tone. I've always enjoyed writing things that were a little weird, a little out there, a little different. And so this particular series is kind of what I dreamed up as my alternative to, writing something just completely not Blackwood Billions. Initially, I was trying to write a rom-com. Friction was never a rom-com. I had a completely different idea that I might be about to go back to, like kind of see what's going on there. But wasn't shit funny. And so now I can laugh about it, but I just really, that's just not where I was. And so that's not what we did. Instead, we visited Reverie to dive into kind of what would happen if a similar supernatural thread was woven through Vegas, like there is over in Blackwood with Eternally Tethered and Blackwood After Dark. So over here in Vegas, it's not the Eonians, which are the Eternals. It's not vampires. Even though I know vampires are really hot right now, maybe I should have written some more vampires. Considering, but I wanted to do something very, very different, and that is how we landed on this particular series. Why you might love Friction is if you're into a little magic, a little tension, smart mouth heroine, hero who does not mind that, very much a love story, with just a little weirdness sprinkled on top. Like, so if that's you, you'll like this. And as a little bonus, what are my hopes for the release of Friction? I hope that you love it. I hope that you love it so much that you want to talk about it and share from the rooftops and give me that good old word of mouth. Are y'all gonna do like the edits and the aesthetics and stuff? I want to see them. Tag me. My hopes are what they always are. For everything that I write, that it gives people a black couple to root for, that it gives people a moment of escape, especially, I hope that it leaves you wanting more, which, I get that like as a complaint often. This isn't long enough, I want more. I could read more from this couple. I want to read more from this couple. Like that's the goal. Like that's like I don't I it is not ever my goal for you to feel like, oh yeah, I've read everything that I could have read or everything that I needed to read for that couple. Like, no, I want you to want more. Which is probably a little sadistic because I don't typically write book twos for couples. So truth is the truth. Hey. Anyway, those are my 6 things for Friction, which, like I said, is releasing this coming Friday, April 25th. It will be available on Amazon and KU. If you are on my Patreon, you will actually get it tomorrow. That's it. That's all. Bye.